As a police detective, you'd think I'd recognize clues when they're right in front of me. The first clue is that the call came at 10:07 in the morning. As a hostage negotiator, most of my calls came in at 0:30 in the morning when people were too drunk, too emotional, or both, and they do really stupid things like knock that other person's out of the house or apartment or barricade themselves in, or the crook is too stupid to get away before the cops arrive. I'd get the call, I'd run down and I'd get on scene, and I'd approach this person. Hi, my name's Jeff Owens. I'm with the police department. I'm here to work with you on this situation. See, by now, usually the person is starting to sober up a little bit. The emotions have subsided. They realize they're in a situation they really don't want to be in. And I just got to give them a face-saving way out. Why don't you let that other person out? And they would. Hey, why don't you just go ahead and come on out? Yes, there's going to be some issues and you're going to get arrested, but it's really not big of a deal. Go ahead and just come on out. And they would. And everybody, oh, Detective Owens, you're fantastic. That's great. What a negotiator. You're incredible. But this call didn't come at 0:30 in the morning. It should have been an indicator that things were going to be different. My second clue is that the call came from the SWAT team. You see, this was the early days of hostage negotiation. I'd never been called by the SWAT team before. So the lieutenant of the SWAT team calls me up, says, Detective Owens, we have this guy at the harbor. He's got a gun. He shot at some people. Luckily, nobody was hit. Our snipers are in place. He's isolated. We could take him out. But the commander says I'm supposed to call you, like you're going to come talk to him or something. I'm sure you don't want to do that. Well, of course I want to do that. I'm going to be the hero. I'll talk to him. He'll give up. This is going to be fantastic. And I jump in my car and I drive down to the harbor, jump out of my vehicle. I walk up to this guy. My name's Jeff Owens. I'm with the police department. I'm here to work with you on this situation. Now, at this point, he's supposed to give up, but apparently nobody told him. So instead, he reaches behind him, he pulls out the gun and he puts it in my face. And he starts to yell and scream and swear and threaten me, embarrass and humiliate and attack my dignity, calling me every name of the book. What did I want to do? The exact same thing you want to do whenever somebody gets in your face. You want to tell them off. You want to put them in their place. Who do you think you are? You can't talk to me like that. I'm the good guy. You're the bad guy. I'm the cop. You're the crook. But in this case, you've got the gun out and I don't. I've been on the wrong side of a gun more than once in my life. It's never good. But I looked this man in the eyes and I knew if I gave him a reason, he would pull that trigger. I couldn't run. I'm not going to get my gun out of my holster before he pulls the trigger. So I did the only thing I could do. I started talking to him, not groveling, begging, but talking to him. I don't remember the exact words I used, but it was someone along the lines of, hey, man, you don't need that gun. I didn't come out my gun on you. You don't have to have your gun on me. I came out here to talk to you. I came out here because I respect you. I want to understand what's going on so I can work with you and resolve the situation. Actually, didn't take that long. He lowered the gun. He was taken into custody. And everybody's patting me on the back about what a hero you are. Fantastic, incredible. And when they all left, I literally collapsed, sitting on the ground, covered in cold sweat in a state of shock, because I realized I had almost died. And I asked myself, what did you do that kept that man from pulling the trigger? What did you do to save your life? And after a long time and a lot of thinking, I realized it's not what I had done, it's what I hadn't done. I did not return the disrespect, the anger, and the hurt that he was giving to me. The natural response is to want to, but I didn't. And instead, I returned with respect for that person, respect for me, and respect for the situation. And from that experience, as well as quite a number of others that I could tell you about, I learned the power of respect. So what does that have to do with you and your organization? Everything. Many of the challenges faced by organizations today, workplace violence. People do not do violence towards others that treat them with respect. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment in and of itself is an act of disrespect. Unlawful discrimination. That is a disrespect for the other person simply because they're not like us or our group. Lack of employee engagement, employee retention issues, unmotivated employees. Why are they not engaged? Why are they leaving? Why are they not motivated? They do not feel respected or appreciated. What I do as a certified speaking professional is I work with leaders, teams, and organizations to help create an organizational culture of respect that helps to address these issues, to reduce the risk of these negative events and behaviors from occurring, and encourage positive behaviors. Because when people feel respected, they will perform at a higher level. My name is Jeff Owens. I hope I have an opportunity to work with you in the near future. Aloha.